Hi guys, I hope you're good since last video. So in this video we're gonna see Sonarqube. We're gonna go straight into it and pull the Sonarqube Docker image. So what is Sonarqube is to test the quality of the code that you're producing. It's actually supporting different languages, Java, Python and so on. And you need different components. Here we're getting the Docker image, and after we're gonna run it. We're gonna also install the CLI, the Sonar CLI, and also the Sonar scanner. So here we just gonna download it. And after we're gonna also set the config files. So this is the project properties, so the config file for the project. Those are the fields that you need to fill. Project name. And just put the comments on the top. So we put an arbitrary version. You can change the version, making it a bit incremental for every single run, so that you can see different reports. Separate those. So here I put the Sonar logging into the file, but later on I will show you how to not expose this secret. But the container will be running on localhost in port 9000. And the source code, you just put the path. So here the file, it's in the same path with the project files. So that's why I just put a point. I'm gonna call it mess up Creditizens, and here also mess up Creditizens. So here I move the scanner to OPT, Sonar scanner. And we're gonna run the Docker container. So Docker run in daemon on port 9000, and the Docker container is running. So we can go to the web browser and go into this port 9000 on localhost to see the interface of Sonarqube. Just wait a bit. That's the first run, so it's going to be just loading a bit. And after there are the default password and login. So it's admin and admin. So we have to change it straight away. Put a very safe password, not the same as what you're seeing at the moment. I just put a simple one for the tutorial. And after we are in this page, as you can see, there are different tabs. I'm going to navigate a bit and just see how it is. It's very intuitive. We create a new project straight away. You remember we put the name, mess up Creditizens, so we're going to use the same name here. The branch name is going to be main. Just leave it like that as a default. Set up project for clean as your code. So it's all about quality of code. You set your own benchmarks. For different languages, there are already updated benchmarks. But you can actually put your own. So use the global settings or define specific settings for this project. So we're going to use just the default one. The project is being created. just to remind you that we put here in the Sonar project properties the name mess up Creditizens. We could access this on port 9000 in localhost. So I'm not gonna tell to Sonarqube which kind of code we're having in our repository. So if it is Python or any other code, it's gonna just detect it and perform basic run. That's what we're gonna see today. But you can set authentication using third parties like all the version control repositories, Bitbucket, GitLab, GitHub, SAML also. Project management, that's the one we have here. That's our project. You can set the permissions. So it can be granular permissions, add some users. So to execute the analysis, who is going to be the administrator, who is going to administer the security, the issues also. And you can set it as a private or public. We're just going to keep it public. I just want to show you this option. And here public. Put it back. We have this warning. That's fine. Ability to get all settings required to perform an analysis, including the secured settings like password and so on. Project information. So everything is empty at the moment. And you have different tabs where you'll be able to see the code snippets. It's going to also show you the code snippets where there are some issues. So notification, quality profile, quality gates, that's what you can set. So it's highly customizable. And we have all those tabs on the side, DevOps platform integration, external analyzers. So we're not using Docker, we're going to use Sonar scanner, Terraform, DevOps platform. And we're going to generate those secrets. Here we're just going to go into our account. After we're going to select the tab, security tab. Here, give it a name, call it the same, mess up Creditizens. We're going to use the user token. You can put an expiry, just put a no expiration, and I generate it. So you put that token in your .m file, or you put it in project properties. So here I've just installed Java 17, and you're going to go into the .bash rc to indicate the path of your Java binary. So it's written Java 11 because I had 11 and it didn't work. So I had to uninstall it and install Java 17. That's the whole story. On your source bash rc, you can check update alternatives. So that's the right one, the 17 which is selected, which is perfect. you add your path into the Sonar scanner properties. So that's another config file. You can go back and pause the video to see it. So here I've added it, but you don't need to add it here. You just need to add it at the place I showed you before. So the Sonar scanner that I got wasn't the right one. So I had to install the right one, so look for it. That's why I show you this step, so you can see the URL, so which internet link I used and where I've been to find the right Sonar CLI and the right Sonar scanner. They'll be the same versions. So the version that I've installed before wasn't the right one. So here we're just gonna go through every single step. I'm not gonna hide it from you, and you're gonna see where I got it from. That's the one I want. 6104477. And after you check, I'm on Linux. You just get Linux. I'm on X64, and you're gonna download it. You can pause the video and check that. After the process is the same, you download it, you unzip it, and after you move it to the OPT directory. So the scanner and the CLI. So I just fast forward this part. I don't want you to see the installation twice. You already know how to do it. And after here, the properties, you see I got rid of the password. Is not here anymore because I'm going to use a script. I changed the version to 1.1, and I moved everything into a folder called Sonarqube. That's why the source code path has changed. And that's the script which is going to get load the environment variable. So it's a .m file where I've put the Sonar user token. And we're going to use this token here to run the scan, and at the same time to get the authorization to be logged in using this token. So that's how you can run it if you want, or you can run the binary straight away and pass it into the binary. So you can scan it like that. That's the scan I did while the token was still inside the property file, but you can also use the script that you've seen before. You just pause the video and you copy the script, and you put your key into a .m file. It's safer because you can push the configuration file into your version control repository. So here it's going to start running. Need to know which kind of code it is, which language. It's going to recognize it. It's going to perform the scan on the files, and after we're going to get a report. So you see here, I got the login here. So login is deprecated. So now you have to use sonar.token. So I want you to see all the different ways. You can use a script, put the secret into the script, or you can just put it here, but at this time you can't push this file into the version control. And use token. And after here we got it done. Took 50 seconds. And it's reading those logs that I've seen that we need to use token and not login anymore. But we have the path here. So it's linked to the web UI, the dashboard, and the project. And here you see 36 maintainability. Looks green, passed. We passed the minimal benchmark, the one just to show how it runs. And you get some details, also going through the different tabs. Security hotspots. So that's a tool that you can integrate into your pipeline. I just wanted to show you Sonarqube because you might see it in some next videos when I'm gonna do some different pipelines to push code into production. Okay, we're gonna stop here. I hope that you like this short video. Please like and subscribe, and see you next time.